Alright, what's going on, you fam? You didn't hear? Look at this. The boy has finally got a Zenkai Awakening Super Vegito. I think everyone's been asking for this for such a long time. Highly anticipated. I really hope this character has been done justice, considering how excited we all were for this and how they teased it and pulled the psych, Toshi and everything. So my hope is that he's really, really good. But without further ado, at 7 stars, pre-Zenkai, or wait, that seems rather high pre-Zenkai. Well, I mean, post-Zenkai, we're just going to have to go take a look, but look at that. That's insane. 290 strike, near 190 defenses, very similar to LF Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and we all know how good that character is. Having the super high stats with his platinum equipment paired alongside the sustained damage cut that he has, he's really, really tanky and hard to deal with. Super Vegito, if you guys remember, his platinum equipment is giving you pure defenses per Fusion Warrior battle member. So 190k defense with that equip right there basically means Super Vegito is already going to be tanky. Where I'm just from a glance, we already know. Now, I said in a tweet, the only things that Super Vegito needs is a damage passive and some card draw speed. I said the sprinkle on top would be to not care about cover change. So let's just see what they did to him. His main ability is pretty much, oh, look at that. What do we see the difference here? So it's going to be the same thing with giving us the ultimate card, restoring 30% HP and key 50, a 30% to damage inflicted passive for 30 timer counts, card draw speed, and killing enemy buffs. And it looks like the only thing that's changed is his damage passive is up for 10 more timer counts, and they changed the wording of the card draw speed passive. That's okay. His first passive, Patara Fusion, 40% of damage inflicted for 20 timer counts when he shows up on the battlefield, and when he's on the field, depending on what he draws, he'll get a specific buff. So for strike, it's 20% more strike, blast, 20% more blast, the green card is going to be 20% key recovery, if it's a blue card, 20% to blue card damage, all for 15 timer counts. With his Zenkai Awakening, all of those remain the same, except now they're all set to 20 timer counts, which is actually good because that means that Super Vegito is going to have more time to stack up his damage, which is nice. And remember, Super Vegito has really high stupid stats, so each one of these is significant. And then they changed something for his ultimate, where now his ultimate, when he draws it, is going to give him the minus 50% to enemy sustained damage cut effects. So now you can sort of combo your way through your opponent's tankiness and then finish him off with an ultimate, which I think is cool. The second passive, this is an attack. 30% to strike damage inflicted against regen, makes sense. And then there's the cover change against strike cards, which will knock them back, which you can follow up with a blue card. And then 10% to damage inflicted for 15 timer counts when an enemy uses an arts card while you're on the battlefield. With his Zenkai, it looks to be the exact same thing, but this says plus 10% to damage inflicted by allies for 15 timer counts when the enemy uses an arts card while this character is on the field. So it sounds like he's a bit of a supportive unit as well. Everyone's going to get buffed up while Super Vegito is dealing with some cards. That's pretty good. Every Fusion Warrior character could really benefit from this. Now, this is where we get the new stuff. His third passive at Zenkai 3, a Fighter Beyond comparison, applies the following effects to self when this character enters the battlefield. He'll restore 30 key, randomly draw a card if he has 3 or fewer, so kind of like the purple Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, and he gets some card draw speed. There you go. That's what I wanted. Why did I want this? Because of this other passive. For a character that's all about ramping up his damage, it feels like card draw speed is kind of necessary, and I don't mean in the sense of Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta because he's really technical. I mean in the sense that quite literally all his damage passives are stacked against this. So that's good to see. And his next passive, Fusion Between Rivals, applies the following effects to self when battle starts. 30% to damage inflicted, which cannot be cancelled, a 15% reduced damage received passive, and a -3 to all arts costs. Basically, answers all the things that I wanted. A new damage passive, card draw speed. That's really all he needed to me personally, because remember, that's 70% damage inflicted with level 1 card draw speed, which will ramp up significantly once he draws certain cards. So he's, I think he's gonna hit pretty hard, but what people are gonna note the most is how tanky this character is, because he has 15% reduced damage received, a platinum equipment that will be giving him pure strike and blast defense per fusion battle member, and 190k defenses. He will look like LF Super Saiyan 3 Goku level of tankiness to me. I think that's how he's going to look. Now his blue card, oh, so much has changed. No, nothing has changed. His blue card is still massive impact, restored ki by 30 upon activation. His green card is now going to be doing what? What do we got? What has changed? Reduced damage received by 20% for 15 timer counts, which cannot be stacked. 30% to ki recovery for 15 timer counts, and nullifying own attribute downgrades at abnormal conditions. With his Zenkai Awakening, that has changed to reduces damage received by 20% for 25 timer counts, and his ki recovery is up to 25 timer counts, and the same idea for his nullify attribute downgrade stuff. So it looks like they increased the duration for some of his supportive passives. I think this is crazy. You pop a green card with Super Vegito, he's going to be so damn tanky. 20% here, 35% is part of his passive, 190k defenses, pure double defense with his platinum equipment. I think he's going to shine really damn well on Fusion Warriors. Now his ultimate, before, what do we have here? Massive Slice, 40% to ult damage for 3 timer counts, kill endurance, blast armor. What do we have here? Massive Slice, 40% ult damage, kill endurance. So it's the same ult thing, same multiplier, same fun stuff. His Zenkai ability is it's Purple Saiyan? What? Whoa, I would have thought it would have been Purple Fusion Warrior. You know what that means? Wow, that's very, very interesting. Purple Saiyan? I guess that makes sense. How many Purple Fusion Warriors do we even have? 1? 2? 2? Or is it 3? There's Zamasu, and we got the Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, as well as himself, obviously, but I think that's pretty much it. So I guess it makes sense for it to be more diverse, to have it like this. Makes more sense too. Fusion Warriors are like the hypest thing in the game. They're not going to be, you know, farting out a bunch of new Fusion Warriors every day just to satisfy this, so it makes more sense. More use comes out of it. Pretty good. And that's the great stuff. Now, there's some equipment too. This is the one that I'm super excited for. I'm not used to this transformation yet. Base ki recovery up to 15%, double defenses, and some strike attack for MajinBlue Saga. I was so happy when I saw this, because I was saying to people, we've been getting platinum equipments for all these different sagas and episodes and all this other fun stuff. It'd be great if we got one for the MajinBlue Saga, and ta-da, here we go. Obviously, they're not going to give a ton of blast attack, because the strongest unit out of the MajinBlue Saga has a ton of blast, but now he's going to get a ton of strike with more defense. Let's go. So all these fun characters get to take advantage of it. Obviously, Majin Vegeta is going to like this, as well as LF Super Saiyan 3, because, you know, his strike attack is still rather high. And I guess this Purple Super Saiyan 3 Goku, I guess that's pretty much it, really. And then we got a new Awakened equipment. I'm pretty damn sure this is the new equipment that got awakened. Base blast attack, double defense, base blast defense only up to 5%, with some significantly high strike attack. For future, so it's pretty obvious they want you to farm it for this guy. Nobody cares about anybody else but this guy now. And I would say if you main future or use this Trunks, it's pretty much a given. It's double offenses with defenses. The dude needs it. Sorry, he doesn't need it, but he'd be a beast with it. And there's this new regular equipment here. Special move, defense 4 sagas from the movie plus Saiyan characters, which we all know basically means it's for these guys, because they don't have the highest defenses, but they have a lot of regenerative capabilities, so that's probably why they wanted to set this up. But that's pretty much it in terms of overall units. I do know that we're going to be getting a new raid soon, and obviously some new missions associated with it. You guys know the drill. It's pretty much what we're used to, really, and the new PvP season. Yeah, I don't think it's anything mind-blowing here, or it's not currently present, but oh well, no big deal. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys are excited. I'm gonna be releasing a 1 hour PvP video, because I reached the godly rank this PvP season, and I figured it'd be fun just to record all the matches leading up to it, you know, trim out some of them, leave some of the cool close ones that I thought were really fun to play. Let me know if you guys would be interested in that. But until next time, guys, peace.